Towers and Powers is a PlayStation VR 2 game that revitalizes the tower defense genre through virtual reality. Set against a backdrop inspired by Greek mythology, the game tasks players with defending their territory from a variety of mythological creatures. The gameplay involves strategically constructing and customizing towers with different units, each possessing unique abilities. The game features a range of enemies including zombies, shamans, and other mythological beings, each presenting unique challenges. The virtual reality setting enhances the player's engagement with the game environment, offering a more immersive experience. Resource management is a key aspect, as players use gold acquired from defeating enemies to buy and upgrade units. The game allows for strategic combinations by stacking different units within a single tower, providing diverse gameplay experiences. Additionally, Towers and Powers includes magical orbs and spells as special abilities to assist players during more challenging stages. The game also incorporates a star rating system for each level, although the criteria for this rating are not really explicitly detailed within the game. So after my experience with this game, is it worth it? Funny enough, I do actually remember the time when I used to play Bloons on my mobile phone during my toilet breaks, and this game takes me right back there. Not in the toilet, but playing Bloons. And even back then, this type of game was fantastically addictive, so adding it into the virtual reality setting actually really excited me. Choosing which troop goes on which tower and what combination you use really does play a pivotal part as to whether you can survive the waves of enemies. And so getting it wrong at times is highly frustrating, but also rewarding because you think, I'll go back and I'll change this strategy this time, and you get to try something new. But what's really cool about this version is it does take the kind of tower defense game to a whole new level with virtual reality versus than say, the games used to play on mobile. Because rather than setting your defenses at the start and then just letting it play out, you can actually indeed switch and swap your tower combinations on the fly as the game proceeds. You also have game mechanics that bring virtual reality into the forefront. You have these flying balls that you can grab that are spells, but you have to keep your eye on them and really point and click to grab them. And then obviously you can place these spells in the devastating effect on the map itself, but it requires you to either throw the ball from where you're sitting or to lean over and drop it into place. This was really fun, and I really enjoyed this aspect. And actually one of the greatest feelings was completing a wave and seeing the whole of that particular item lit up with fireworks. It really felt like a yay kind of moment. Another great point about this game is I think it's a very good introductory virtual reality game because it doesn't require a lot of movement, but it does bring in the new aspects of what virtual reality gameplay involves. And therefore, anyone who hasn't played before, this would be a really good beginner introductory. Even my daughter enjoyed playing this one, so getting the family involved is very special when it comes to gaming, especially for me anyway. So far with the levels that I've played, I found them both challenging and completable, which I think is a healthy balance. I didn't fly through every single level with ease. There were some where I had to sit back and take another run at it. Each level I tackled seemed to bring something new and a new mechanic to the game, which is great to see so you don't get bored. And you're actually excited to complete one level to get to the next to see what will be the new thing you get to face. One criticism I do have about the game, which I have with many other games that do this as well, is all of the lore and all of the tutorials are taught by this little flying faun, I think it is in Greek mythology, which is like a half man, half goat. But the point I'm trying to make is that it's told with text. And in order to understand what's going on, you basically have to bash the next button about 10 times. Now, it may be my dyslexia and my ADHD, which means that I really hate reading text in games, but I also think from a creative level, they really missed an opportunity to be quite fun with the personality and the brand of the game, which already shines through in a lot of the gameplay and the artwork. But yeah, for as little as £14 in the UK store and $17 in the American store, I think this game is fantastic for its price and it's fun to cost value. So Towers and Powers gets a recommended stamp of approval from the Game Nerd. If you do purchase the game off of my recommendation or you've already played it yourself, please let me know how you get on with it in the comments.